Kalisha Glover Miles. I'm from Galveston, Texas. Both. I've been on both sides. I've had family members who I've watched be caregivers with my aunts and uncles as they got older, became ill. And then I also became a caregiver myself when my mom took ill. She had kidney failure, amongst other, and heart disease, heart failure. So I became a caregiver for her. And I was a caregiver for her for about a year until she passed away. It's challenging. It's challenging, especially when you have no experience, with nursing or, medical experience or that much medical knowledge. It's challenging. I found myself researching all the time, trying to make sure that I understood what the doctors were telling me, the vocabulary, and all the options to make sure that I was getting her the best treatment that she could get. I spent a lot of time researching. It had its challenging moments because sometimes I felt like I wanted to do more, but I just couldn't because of what was available, the options that were available. Yeah. And I often would, look and try to find different places where I can go and get information. And so where I'm from, where I stay now, there weren't as many places around there, where I could just go and sit and talk to somebody. So I found myself looking online. There was a place that they were advertising, and it's on the channels, and I can't remember the name of it, but I even looked into that and maybe signing up to get information from them for resources. My mom was also getting, some government assistance for medical care. She had Medicaid and Medicare. And so I reached out to caseworkers and social workers, but there was only so much they could tell me as well because they weren't in the area, where I lived primarily. So, yeah, it was challenging. Well, yeah. Well, now I say my mom, she's passed on, so she's with the Lord now, and so I'm not in the caregiver role now. But whenever I have friends or family members that have to take it on, I'm like, okay, here's what I learned in my journey, and so I want to share it with you. So, yeah, I mean, it's good to know that there's more resources out there.